Hi guys, Cameron here, and we are awfully bright. I've had to adjust some few things because it was in a dimly lit room. Today we are talking about the GBHL's Secret Santa, run by Sebastian. It is something absolutely fantastic. I will kind of talk through it quickly just now, then show you what I'm sending, show you what I receive, and then have a kind of wrap up at the end. So GBHL Secret Santa has been happening for the last, I think, 5 years it is now. This is going to be my third, maybe fourth year of taking part. There's various levels, which I'll talk through. And essentially what it is it's a international community, the GBHL, who all take part, we all sign up, and we are given a Santa, and we are then told kind of a wish list and what we would and wouldn't like of that person, and we buy it, package it up, send it off someplace around the world, and yeah, that's just how it works. So Sebastian and his partner run this. It is an absolute amazing community effort that they put in, and I kind of have to take my hats off to them. They are absolutely fantastic with this stuff. This year, the 2021 edition, there was a kind of PDF that goes through it, and I will quickly talk to you about this. So it starts off in around about November time. You sign up to that, and then you can kind of wait to receive your person. You have to email them. There'll be an email link that's set up every year, or an email that you send off, and what you've got to include is just your name and your address, obviously, because then your Santa knows where to send their gifts. You've got to choose a gift tier, and the gift tiers this year was Santa of Fortitude, which is £10 to £25 or local currency, depending on where you are, and Santa of Legend, which is £25 plus. There's no upper limit on that. That is the one that I always pick. I don't mind getting something below the £25 mark, but do you know what? I like the bigger gifts. I like sending the bigger gifts. You'll see that in the video as well. I just think they're bigger, better, more fun. Why wouldn't you send something? And who knows, one year someone might get Smaug. I always put that as a tagline at the end of mine, but never receive it. Your shopping preferences. So what you would kind of like, rough armies that you're planning on working on, or kind of ideas that the recipient can kind of pick and choose things around those areas to then send. And they also say what you don't want. So for example, I finished Goblin Town this year, I finished Black Riders, I finished my Azog's Legions, I've finished a number of projects actually this year, way too many, and I've said in my email that I don't want those things because there's nothing for Goblin Town that I particularly want. Nothing for Azog's Legion. I own every single model for that army, and all of them are painted, so there's nothing that I need for that army to then kind of progress on. So I've said to ignore that and not do any of that. Your shipping preference and your import preferences. So with that, because this is an international thing, there's 3 levels that you can pick from them, if I remember correctly, and it's like regional, national and international, or something like that. So I'm UK based, I'm Scotland based, so I will send anywhere in Scotland, I will send anywhere in Europe, and I will send anywhere in the world. They are the 3 options that essentially I could pick from. And then the import preferences, because obviously if I'm sending something from Scotland to someplace else, there may well be import charges around the world, and same with me getting stuff. So it just allows Sebastian and his partner Val to kind of place the Secret Santas where they are meant to be, essentially, and how it all works, who knows, but it's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, and that just goes through. One of the other things that I would recommend you include is dietary requirements. So if you are allergic to nuts, mention it, because normally there is some form of sweets or kind of food gifts applied to it. So yeah, I would recommend that. But there's a whole list of things that kind of you can go through and sign up. It will be running next year, as far as I gather. I would highly recommend everyone signing up to it. It's an absolute fantastic event. This is, like I say, my third, maybe fourth year of taking part, and my friends now take part because they've seen what I get. Last year I got 6, 7, Lake Town houses, because me and my partner both signed up, and we sent off 2 gifts to people around the world, and we essentially got a Lake Town board because that was our plan for this, or for this year. Hasn't happened, unfortunately, but yeah. So what I'm going to do now, just to make it nice and easy, is I'm going to jump into actually showing you what I'm going to send off, and then after that we'll show you what I receive. But yeah, hopefully this bit's the informative bit, and you can now know what Secret Santa from the GBHL is, and hopefully you sign up for 2022, 23, 24, 25, and however long it goes on for. I certainly know I will be. But yeah, let's jump to me showing you what I am sending off. That is me in the past, so the beard will be slightly shorter. Take care for just now. So it is late at night on for a Thursday, the 16th of December, and I need to get mine out to my Secret Santa recipient. So what I'm going to do is go through everything that I have bought, and I'm going to be putting in the box. I'm pretty sure I've already explained all this, but yeah, let's get going. So to start off with, what I've got here is my box with a little bit of artwork that I have done in my day job, in my art class, and this is apparently Merry Christmas in Elvish. So that is going to be what is arriving at my my elf, I don't know, my recipient's address. This is a very relaxed video, Cameron, much different to what you normally do. So what I normally do is I normally try and include a board game. Now this is Lord of the Rings themed, as everything is in this box set, but what I try and do is I try and do a weird wacky board game to add a little bit of extra, holiday spirit and all that sort of stuff. You're meant to play board games with your family and Fallout overall and everything. So last year I included the Lord of the Rings Trivial Pursuit, and this year I'm including Lord of the Rings Guess Who. Yes, you heard that right. I went a little bit above and beyond, overboard and whatnot, and created Lord of the Rings Guess Who. So what I've done is I've bought Guess Who from a charity shop, and I've glued Lord of the Rings characters onto it. Don't know how well you can see that. And on the other side, it's just exactly the same. So what you've got is you have got, this is a different game of or a different version of Guess Who than I got. And these slide in. There is various other ones that will be in the box and sent out. And what you do is you open them up, and oh, my light isn't going to show this, but you can see the different heroes and villains in there. And I've no idea if this is ever going to be played, but we will see. And what that does is that goes in the big box of Guess Who, and it will go, oh, it's all falling out as I put it in. That'll go in there. Now, something else I like to enjoy is Funko Pops. You'll have seen them kind of in the background. They're my girlfriend's. They're the Doctor Who ones, Flash, Arrow, all that sort of stuff. What I enjoy is the Lord of the Rings ones. Now, my Secret Santa asked for Dunland, or suggested that they would like to do Dunland for their their army project this year. So everything that I have bought, I've tried to link back to Dunland, or at least Isengard, as I know you can use like Dunlanding warriors and whatnot in your Isengard list. So closest I can get is this guy, Grishnak. Now you can also get Saruman, but I've got Saruman later on, so I decided not to do that. So yeah, this guy is going in. There we go, and he can be done and dusted. Then to go along, or what shall I show you next? To go along with the Isengard theme and whatnot, we have got a box of Fighting Uruk-hai, and we have got an extra sprue of Fighting Uruk-hai. So I think that is 30 Fighting Uruk-hai. The extra sprue I had lying around, and I thought, pay it forward, put it in. I'm probably never going to use them, so I might as well hand those off onto someone else. So full box of Fighting Uruk-hai, and then an extra sprue of 10, and Oh, I've dropped one of them on the floor. A handful of extra bases for those fighting Urukai and what's coming next. So, I've got a wee little poly bag, and what this includes is a little alert, half painted up. Oh, you're not going to see him. A couple of Urukai Scouts that are in there as well, and they will, or Metal Urukai Scouts, they will be going on now. On top of that, we've got these guys. So this is Maher, is it Maher? Yeah, Maher and Vrasku, because Scouting Urukai, going along with the Dunlending force, thought was a good idea. Who knows, they might not like them, they might like them, I don't know. All I'm here to do is provide some hobby. Now, on top of that, to then kind of get onto the Dunland theme, and properly onto the Dunland theme of this present and models, is Sharky. Now, let's not do that, it won't focus. Now, the reason that I've included Sharky is because in your Isengard force, you can obviously include Saruman, but they're wanting to do a Dunland force, and Sharky kind of fits the aesthetic a little bit more, so I thought that would be a good shout, and kind of just having browns and greys and that sort of stuff, and light browns, tans, that sort of thing, into their present and into their Saruman would be a good shout. Then we got a box of Corbane. That is not going to focus either, but bought them from Forge World and thought that they would be quite good for, or so I call them Corbane. I watched the Fellowship the other day and it's Crabine from Dunland, I think. Legolas shouts. Haven't been pronouncing like that at all for however long. And then I also got some, that's again not going to focus, some Dunlending Huskars. I got these, they said they had the heroes already, otherwise I would have picked them up for them, but got these for them to kind of go along with the Dunland force as well, just to see what it is. We've then got some Guardians of Wiltshire 3D printed shields. Now these are, oh there we go, that's probably the best you're going to get for focused and light. They have got crows on them. Thought they were just kind of nice, a couple of quid. Thought I'd include them, you know, if they can use the shields, I don't know, put them on fighting Urukai or onto the Urukai Scouts, kind of theme it in with the Dunland. I thought that would be quite nice. We've then got Generation Shift bases, as always, along with a Generation Shift, what are they called? Business card, that's the word. Because I thought that it would be nice to include these. They may well want them for starting up their army. I base most of my Middle Earth on Generation Shift bases, so yeah, a little bit of personality in them. And just in case they don't know where to get them, there is the whatever you call it on the back, this thing, QR code, that's it. So rolling plane bases, because Dunland, that's going in there as well. Now we then get onto kind of the wee little hobby bits, and I say that and there's only 2 of them kind of this time. Sometimes I include more, kind of just depends. This is Doombell Brown. Now this is probably my favourite paint ever. Don't ask me why, I don't know, I just really like it. So always include this each year just because it's my favourite one, so why not? Now the good thing is you can also use this on the Urukai skin. Now this is what I use for their flesh. So very useful, and double whammy this year for this person. So in it goes. And then kind of last but not least for the hobby side of things, issue 1 of Battle Games of Middle Earth. Why not? Hobby history. And this still has the cardboard cutouts of the Fellowship winning Gambling, which and Elrond, which is very strange. And still has the thing asking you to subscribe, and what you get for your subscription, receive 3 great free gifts when you subscribe. Magnifying glass, modelling toolkit, which that would be real useful right now, and the exclusive Balance Tomb Gaming Pack 2 on sale 19th of February 2003. Wow, didn't realise that this was that old, but yep, there we go. Issue 1 going in there. What did that actually come with, actually? Let me have a look. Because maybe I should include them, who knows. Oh, Morio Goblins. I don't have a sprue of them, unfortunately. Remember these. Oh. But yeah, and then last but by no means least is the treats, the food and whatnot. Now, my Secret Santa said that they were vegetarian, so I wasn't too certain, but you know, the easy and quick and simple stuff is Freddo's. Oh yes. So we've got this selection box, Freddo style thing, with Mr. Frodo, sorry, Mr. Freddo. He's on there. And then we've got a packet of caramel Freddos, a full 6 of them. And then we have a packet of normal Freddos, a full pack of 6 of them. See if this guy doesn't like Freddos. Buggered, haven't I? But I can share them out and give them to someone. And yeah, that's kind of everything gift related that I'm putting into my gift. Now, hand-drawn Christmas card, is that going to show up? There we go. Thought it's quite nice. Let me read out what I've written. I'm not going to read the name, so it's 2 blank. Look to my coming at first light on the Christmas day at dawn. Look to the east. Yours, SBG Santa. That was quite nice. And then what I've done, last but by no means least, is written them a wee little letter explaining absolutely everything that is in this. So essentially what I've just done in the last 11 minutes. Shit, sorry it's so long. But yeah, the last 11 minutes to you guys. And essentially this, but in written form. I ramble way too much, but I suppose at least I'm not showing you or showing them this, so it's not going. And then always include a wee little business card for them so that they can get in contact with me if they like to, because actually, as much as a Secret Santa, I like knowing who I'm getting and what they're getting, and then I like being able to contact them and thank them for it. So if I include a business card, then it's not my personal profile. That's kind of my thoughts and my way around it. Plus, new followers. Oh yeah, like, favorite, subscribe, comment, share. All you can tell I don't like doing this. But yeah, so that is what I include in my Secret Santa this year. Last year was a very similar thing. Last year I sent out a fully painted army, actually, plus extra things, and like I said, the Trivial Pursuit of the Lord of the Rings board game. Next year, who knows? I'll be doing the same. This is 25%, sorry, £25 and up level pledge. I can't remember what it's called. Santa of Legend, I think it's called, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoy doing this, and that's why I include this much in it. You see some things that some people get online, and what is it, Matt Davies this year got the Weathertop terrain piece that's just come out, and then you see other people who get hundreds of things, and you see some people that don't get that many. I want to send a gift that makes people smile, but I'll explain all this at the various points. And yeah, so this is what I'm sending out. I do apologise if I'm rambling now and if I am essentially saying the same thing twice, but I will love you and leave you from this section, and we will go on to, I think, what I get when I get it. It hasn't arrived yet, unfortunately, so bye from me just now on, like I say, 16th of December, and I will see you soon. Right, here we go. It is Christmas. I am still in my jammies, and I have got my Secret Santa gift from someone. I don't know who. Start off with, I've already opened one of these presents because I got ahead of myself before recording this, but I have got Element Games. That's not going to focus, is it? It says Element Games. Gollum face.
sticker, real nice. That's going to be put someplace. I've then got a couple of sweets from Element Games as well. So I'm going to guess my Secret Santa has ordered me stuff from Element Games. Don't know what's giving me that impression, but we'll see. Then got a nice wee card addressed to myself, and it has got Santa's wonderful face with his checklist. And it says, "To Cameron, it seems like you have been busy collecting up all of them houses. You must be building a screen-accurate replica of the whole of Laketown." It's because I've got a lot of Laketown houses. "Wishing you a magical Christmas and a wonderful new year ahead. Here's hoping these gifts will get you started on an equivalently ambitious project. Maybe finish off one in perfect fashion. Keep up the bard work. SBG Secret Santa 2021." So I've got to say thank you very much for the card from my Secret Santa. It's real nice. And then, like I say, I got ahead of myself before setting up the camera and recording because Christmas and whatnot. And I have been given a Rohan house, which is absolutely fantastic, purely because it goes great with the one that I built last week or 2 weeks ago. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to replicate this house, but I'm going to have it burnt. So it's going to be the Dunland have sacked this house and they're going to burn it down to the ground, which is going to be quite good because it means I can use that for my Dunland versus Rohan Armies and Parade board or display board. Depending on what it turns out to be, we will see, kind of figure out what the hobby bingo is going to be this year. I'm going to go for this one next. It's just got my name on it, saying it's from the SBG Secret Santa. I do apologise about the wrapping paper. I don't know if the camera caught that, but I ripped it open and it bounced. And it appears that I've got, as always, some Freddos. Absolutely fantastic. We do love a good Mr. Frodo. And then I've got new Space Series Discovery, a surprise toy. I'm guessing this is like Freddo's version of a Kinder Egg, almost. Let's see. Oh, and there's two of them. Oh, one says surprise toy and one says chocolate buttons. Well, I'm interested in the chocolate buttons. And let's see about the surprise toy. See if it's Lord of the Rings themed. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Well, I can't get it open. I can't get it out. There we go. The plough. So I've got a wee little diagram of some constellations and I think some stickers on the back. I have no idea what this is. This isn't what we're here for, so why am I opening this? Cameron, get back to what you're actually meant to be doing. I've also got Orion, the Little Bear, and Libra. So a couple of cards. I'm guessing these are so I can go stargazing. Got some instructions, I think, and some nice pictures. So absolutely fantastic. Who knows what that is, but I'm here for the chocolate. Last, but by no means least, was this guy. I'm going to take a guess with this. And I'm going to say the King of the Dead, purely because I said in my wish list that I had everything needed for Army of Dunharrow, the Return of the King, Legendary Legion, apart from the King of the Dead. So I've got like 700, 800, 900 points of Army of the Dead. But for some reason, I'm missing the King of the Dead. This is roughly the right size of the box. Either that, or it's going to be... Nah, I'm going to go King of the Dead. So let me rip open this. Hey. And I was right. we've got the King of the Dead. We've got the pupper moving around beside me. She's had a Christmas breakfast, so it's been quite nice. But yeah, we've got the King of the Dead and his two heralds. Where's my camera? There we go. So that is absolutely fantastic. I will paint him up probably as one of the first miniatures of 2022, because then that's that army completely done and I can take that to a tournament. So thank you very much to my Secret Santa, Rohan House, Freddo's and King of the Dead. Absolutely fantastic. I really appreciate it. I honestly do. I doubt you're going to see this video. There's no reason for you to see this video. But thanks. Thank you.
So yeah, that is the GBHL Secret Santa. You've now heard what it is, seen what I was sending, and you have seen what I've received. Absolutely fantastic. There's nothing more than I can say that you haven't heard or seen before. Go sign up to it for next year. You can send an email. I'll see if I can put that in the description down below, and you can register your interest for 2023, 2022. I don't know, whatever year we're just about to head into. They have all been a blur because life is not as it should be because of, you know, the pandemic. But yeah, sign up to it. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm hoping to do a live stream. I can't remember if that will have happened by now or not, with my friends who have also signed up to the GBHL Secret Santa. Hopefully it is. If it has, it'll be someplace else. It'll be on the channel. And we open up all our parcels. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. And I will see you later. Take care and bye-bye.